A.I.P. Rocky and Rihanna, especially A.I.P. Rocky's Mercer, plus Prince whiskey is crafted in Ontario, Canada, where tradition meets innovation. The whiskey undergoes a meticulous process. It is distilled in coffee stills, aged for a minimum of 4 years in American white oak barrels, and finished with Japanese Mizunara oak to impart unique flavors. The production facility, a blend of modern technology and artisanal craftsmanship, houses state-of-the-art equipment including mash tuns, fermenters, and copper pot stills, ensuring each batch meets the highest standards. The operation reflects Rocky's vision of merging cultural influences and cutting-edge design. The whiskey is then bottled in a distinctive vessel featuring 2 built-in cups, symbolizing the spirit's emphasis on sharing and connection. From the factory, Mercer plus Prince is distributed to select markets, embodying Rocky's dream of creating a whiskey that resonates with diverse audiences and celebrates the convergence of art, culture, and craftsmanship. A.I.P. Rocky, the popular rapper and actor of the current era, is not only associated with this business, but is also associated with various businesses, including fashion brands and food products. His lifestyle is also different. Flying from airplanes to having various luxury cars in his garage, every sign is a part of his success. A.I.P. Rocky also owns multiple houses and real estate, often in the headlines for his impressive home. Today, we will know about the secret lifestyle of A.I.P. Rocky. Let's get started. Born Rakeem Athalaston Mayers on October 3, 1988. In Harlem, New York City, A.I.P. Rocky didn't have an easy start. His father was from Barbados, his mother from New York, and his family struggled financially in one of the toughest neighborhoods in America. At just 12 years old, Rocky's father was sent to prison for selling drugs, and his brother was tragically killed when Rocky was only 13. That pain shaped him. It pushed him to hustle, to dream, and to survive. He started rapping when he was 8 years old, inspired by legends like the Diplomats, Mobb Deep, and his namesake Rakeem. By 2007, he joined the A.I.P. Mob Collective, a Harlem-based group of artists, producers, and creatives. That was the moment his transformation began. From selling small-time mixtapes in New York to getting millions of views online, A.I.P. Rocky's big break came in 2011 with his single Peso. It blew up on the internet and landed on Hot 97 radio before it was even officially released. The world instantly knew this was someone different. His voice was smooth, his beats were hypnotic, his fashion sense was untouchable, and his swagger was pure Harlem. Within months, he signed a staggering $3 million record deal with RCA Records and Polo Grounds Music. That's when his life changed forever. He dropped his debut mixtape, Live Love A.I.P., which became a cultural reset in hip-hop, blending street authenticity with luxury and high fashion. It was the era when Rocky started being called the Pretty Boy Flacco, a rapper who wasn't afraid to wear designer clothes, rock Chanel, and talk about success like a runway model mixed with a street poet. By 2013, A.I.P. Rocky released his debut studio album, Long Live AAAP. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and went platinum. The album included massive hits like Goldie, Fashion Killer, and Fucking Problems, featuring Drake, 2 Chainz, and Kendrick Lamar. That song alone changed the entire energy of modern rap. From there, his money started flowing. By 2015, with his second album, At Long Last, A.I.P., Rocky had evolved into a full-blown global icon. He wasn't just a rapper. He was a brand, a designer, an influencer, and a man who would soon become one of the wealthiest artists in fashion meets hip-hop culture. As of 2025, A.I.P. Rocky's net worth is estimated between $50 million depending on different financial reports. But that's just the surface. Because his partnership with Rihanna, their joint business ventures, and luxury real estate make their combined empire worth well over $1 billion A.I.P. Rocky Investments. Rocky is publicly confirmed as an investor in Klarna, valued at about $31 billion at the time of his investment. But the amount he put in is not disclosed. He launched Mercer Plus Prince Blended, Canadian whiskey price per bottle $29.99. In partnership with Global Brand Equities and E&J Gallo, this brand has 3 million years in revenue. Rocky himself owns multiple properties across Los Angeles, New York, and Barbados. One of his most talked-about purchases is the $13.8 million Beverly Hills mansion he co-owns with Rihanna. This massive 10,000-square-foot estate sits in one of the most expensive areas in California. The property features 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a private gym, a movie theater, a wine cellar, and an infinity pool with panoramic city views. It's a place where modern architecture meets pure celebrity glamour. But that's not the only one. A$AP Rocky also owns a luxury penthouse in Manhattan worth around $3.9 million, offering skyline views of New York, custom marble interiors, and a rooftop terrace that screams elite. He also holds partial ownership of a property in Barbados, valued at around $22 million, which he and Rihanna use as a tropical family getaway. This beachfront mansion has 10 bedrooms, multiple pools, a private dock for yachts, and round-the-clock security. Speaking of yachts, Rocky and Rihanna have been seen multiple times on luxury charters worth up to $500,000 per week, a taste of how he enjoys life off the stage. When it comes to cars, A$AP Rocky has one of the most expensive celebrity garages in hip-hop. He's obsessed with custom designs and rare models. His collection includes a Ferrari 488 GTB worth $350,000, a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider valued at $250,000, a Mercedes-Benz S-Class Maybach worth around $200,000, a Rolls-Royce Cullinan SUV valued at $400,000, and his favorite, a classic BMW 5 Series E30 that's been customized with A$AP's signature touches. He also owns an Audi R8, a Porsche 911 Carrera, and a Range Rover SV Autobiography, bringing his car collection value to well over $2 million. And yes, he's also been spotted riding motorcycles, particularly a custom Ducati Monster valued at around $30,000. But that's not all. A$AP Rocky's travel lifestyle goes beyond roads. He has exclusive access to private jets through NetJets and VistaJet memberships, and often rents Gulfstream G650s for his world tours. A single flight on one of those costs around $8,000 per hour, but Rocky's wealth and partnerships make it a casual routine. He's also been seen flying on Rihanna's private jet, a Bombardier Global Express worth nearly $50 million, which includes a master suite, 2 bathrooms, a living area, and a full kitchen. When he's not flying, he occasionally uses helicopter services in Los Angeles and New York, costing up to $5,000 per flight, proving that time is the only thing Rocky doesn't waste. Now, while Rocky's money and fame are huge, his personal life is just as fascinating. For years, A$AP was linked to multiple celebrities, including Kendall Jenner, Chanel Iman, and Iggy Azalea. But everything changed when he officially started dating Rihanna. The two had been friends for years, collaborating and attending events together. But in 2020, their chemistry became undeniable. They confirmed their relationship publicly in 2021, and by 2022, Rihanna gave birth to their first son, RZA Athelston Mayers, named after the Wu-Tang Clan legend. In 2023, they welcomed their second son, Riot Rose Mayers, and a daughter, Rocky Irish Mayers, born September 13, 2025. Together, they've become one of the most powerful celebrity couples in the world. Their combined influence crosses music, fashion, beauty, and luxury markets, with Fenty Beauty, A$AP's fashion collaborations, and their presence in pop culture making them an empire worth watching. A$AP Rocky is known for being hands-on as a father, often seen carrying his children during vacations or fashion events, dressed in coordinated outfits that turn family moments into style statements. His relationship with Rihanna has matured him, turning him from a Harlem hustler to a global gentleman. But while the world knows him for glamour, behind it all is a man who never forgot his roots. He's often spoken about his late brother and how that loss keeps him grounded. He's also deeply involved in philanthropy, donating to homeless shelters in New York, supporting Black Lives Matter movements, and funding creative arts programs for underprivileged youth. His voice carries both influence and integrity, something rare in celebrity culture. Rocky's fashion empire is another key to his wealth. Beyond rapping, he has collaborated with brands like Dior, Gucci, Guess, Calvin Klein, and Mercedes-Benz, becoming the face of campaigns worth millions. His collaboration with Dior Homme alone reportedly brought in over $1 million. In 2019, he launched his own creative agency called AWGE, which manages music videos, fashion collaborations, and artist branding. AWGE has partnered with Needles, Marine Serre, and Under Armour, turning Rocky from a rapper into a global creative director. By the mid-2020s, he had become one of the most stylish men alive, regularly attending Paris Fashion Week, the Met Gala, and other elite events, wearing custom outfits valued at $50,000 or more per look. His influence on streetwear is so strong that luxury brands now chase him, not the other way around. As A$AP Rocky's fame exploded, so did his bank account and his global recognition. From the mid-2010s onward, he was no longer just a Harlem rapper. He was a cultural architect, shaping the sound, the look, and even the rhythm of an entire generation. His second album, At Long Last A$AP, released in 2015, was more than a music project. It was a statement about art and individuality. Featuring songs like LD and Everyday, the album showcased a psychedelic sound that redefined his creative range. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, selling over 215,000 copies in its first week and eventually going platinum. By then, Rocky was already pulling in millions annually through streaming, touring, and brand deals. Reports estimate that at the peak of his tours, he earned up to $150,000 per show, with festival appearances sometimes paying him $300,000 for a single performance. Beyond rap, A$AP Rocky built himself into a multifaceted businessman. His creative agency, AWGE, became a powerhouse, responsible not only for his music videos and album aesthetics, but also for producing visuals for artists like Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi Vert, and Tyler, the Creator. Every AWG collaboration earns him percentages in brand equity, meaning Rocky doesn't just get paid up front. He profits long-term from each partnership. He's also invested in tech startups focused on music streaming and digital fashion, reportedly holding shares in companies valued at several $1 million. But Rocky didn't stop there. He entered the acting world, proving that his charisma translates perfectly to the big screen. His debut film appearance came in 2015 in Dope, a critically acclaimed coming-of-age movie where he played Dom, a small-time dealer. The role fit him naturally and earned him praise for his smooth, effortless performance. That same year, he appeared in Zoolander 2 and later voiced characters in animated projects, expanding his entertainment influence. Between music, film, and endorsements, A$AP Rocky's annual income averages between $20 million, with spikes depending on his album releases and brand campaigns. In fashion, Rocky became unstoppable. He redefined what it meant to be a rapper in designer clothes. Unlike many artists who simply wear luxury, Rocky lives it, curates it, and blends it with street energy. His collaborations with Raf Simons, Gucci, Balenciaga, and Dior Homme are legendary. In 2021, he was appointed as a creative director for Mercedes-Benz's luxury capsule collaboration, merging automotive design with streetwear aesthetics. That project alone earned him over $2 million in brand royalties. He's been featured in fashion magazines like Vogue, GQ, Dazed, and Complex, often ranked among the most stylish men alive. His influence is so strong that Google search trends show massive spikes in brand interest every time he's spotted wearing a new designer outfit. But luxury doesn't end with clothes. Rocky's real estate empire continues to grow. When it comes to his wardrobe, A$AP Rocky reportedly owns over $1 million worth of designer clothing, with pieces from brands like Rick Owens, Prada, Balmain, and Bottega Veneta. Some of his rarest sneakers and fashion collaborations resell for tens of thousands of dollars online. His jewelry collection adds another layer of luxury. Diamond-encrusted watches, gold chains, and statement pieces estimated at $2.5 million combined. Among his favorites is a custom Jacob & Co. Astronomia watch valued at $600,000, featuring rotating diamonds and sapphire crystal domes. Rocky's daily life is the embodiment of balance between art, luxury, and fatherhood. On a typical day, he wakes up in Beverly Hills around 8 a.m., starts his morning with meditation and a quick workout with his private trainer, then has a plant-based breakfast prepared by his in-house chef. He spends part of his day in the studio, developing beats and overseeing AWGE creative projects before attending fashion or brand meetings. Evenings are reserved for his family, dinner with Rihanna and the kids, or hosting small gatherings with friends from the fashion world. Despite the luxury, Rocky's life is surprisingly private. He avoids oversharing on social media, preferring to keep his family moments offline. He once said, "Luxury is not about showing off, it's about peace." This philosophy defines his current phase: quiet success, artistic freedom, and generational wealth. Over his career, A$AP Rocky has earned numerous awards and nominations. He's won BET Hip Hop Awards for Best Collaboration and Best Music Video, MTV Video Music Awards, and ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Awards. He's been nominated for Grammy Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and even Brit Awards, reflecting his global reach. His music videos, directed under his creative eye, have won design and cinematography accolades, further proving that his influence goes beyond sound. It's visual, cultural, and emotional. His tours are equally legendary. The Injured Generation Tour and Testing World Tour sold out across continents, grossing millions in ticket sales. His festival performances at Coachella, Wireless, and Rolling Loud are marked by futuristic visuals, immersive lighting, and custom-made stageware. On tour, his travel expenses are astronomical. He reportedly spends over $500,000 per tour leg on logistics, private flights, and designer outfits for the crew. But the profits outweigh every cost. Even off the road, Rocky makes smart investments. He's poured money into cryptocurrency, luxury reselling platforms, and fashion tech startups, all of which diversify his portfolio. From Harlem hustler to global icon, from rough childhood to multi-million-dollar lifestyle, from streetwear innovator to family man and fashion philosopher, A$AP Rocky's journey is one of inspiration, aspiration, and unmatched cultural significance. Whether he's performing on stage, attending Paris Fashion Week, or flying across the world on private jets, Rocky represents the pinnacle of modern celebrity lifestyle. Curated, controlled, and unconventionally luxurious, a man who not only achieves success but redefines it for the world to see, hear, and follow.